bet my not-so-great body and a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
A zároveň dívíte u hry, nikdo nechce zemřít. No, nobody wants to die.
Hey, Chief.
Už to tak co týden. Už jsem vyšetřil 2 případy.
Especially not from you, because you weren't fucking there.
Listen, I grabbed up some evidence. Ties the whole mess to Green with a big fat bow.
We're supposed to send the Green report. That was it. End of list. Fuck. All right. You listen and listen good. Anybody asks, I haven't talked to you since the accident.
Chief, come on.
Nope. I'm pulling you off the case. Steiner out.
Menší rekapitulace, co bylo minulé. Ne!
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case? There's an old saying, if you can't tell what's going on, it's about money.
Doufám, že nebudu plakat poslední případ, ty vole.
Everyone in the city has a price. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is. Nothing but a delusional little fuck. Wants to be judge, jury, and executioner all by his lonesome. Buries the needle on crazy.
S každým potažením, vole, má nějakou myšlenku.
I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away. Shut it down. For one simple reason. Much as I like the idea of throwing myself into the city's abyss, if I do that, I'll drag other people down with me. And Sarah doesn't deserve that. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat.
Something chased me.
When my whole world spins out of control and flies apart. No matter how hard I try to keep it together.
Co?
Oh, fuck.
Ulice Amsterdamu.
This has been one supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
Se otevři okno, vole, tady vedro jak směvný. Do auta, nebo co to druhý?
Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless. Oh, fucking disgusting. At night, they ventilate the ground floor plants. They say it's necessary. Necessary to dump even more pollution into the air. Fuckers.
Tak jdem. Jedna vole.
Fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case. Oh, for fuck's sake. Check engine again? Just had it in the shop last week. All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for.
Jo, to je kreditka, ne vole.
Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
Skotská vole.
Scottish heritage in my hands. Not much in the world makes sense to me anymore. This, I understand.
Ale musí ne, vole. A taky.
Sweeter than
A
perfume.
tady zemák medovej, vole. Taká novinka, vole.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which will bring you live in just a moment, in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah's dealing with it.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax.
No,
I'm on
trochu.
autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
Life's a bitch.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Politicians aren't people. They're assholes.
That's right. People's lives depend
No, to
on these
platí
decisions.
dneska.
They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Boundaries still exist. We may not cross them, but some people are just evil, and don't try to understand them.
Why?
Because they're bastards, and only other bastards can understand them.
Okay, hang on, Mr. Pessimism. Did you just admit there are good people in the world, and they include us?
Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're in deep shit.
Okay, that sounds more like you. I was starting to worry. You know, I didn't think it was possible, but looks like we're on the same page. James, can I ask you something personal?
We'll see.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
And I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec. I'm sure I do. Rachel believed it too.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh shit.
To je voleno. Banku nebo smrt?
Death. Maybe I'd meet Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
Damn it. Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
Jsem stabilní.
Charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
I manage. Slight shivering, nothing else. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my 4th body. I can handle it. You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing great. The city is co-funding his birthday. You can go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
The capitalist's wet dream turned out to be our destiny. Simply fucking great.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Well, apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. I don't know if I need to worry about that.
Poldové, kurva.
Attention! Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone.
Wow.
Hands up! What are you holding?
This? Scottish Vitamins, officer.
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data. James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Can't you see? I'm drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
To je voleno, nemám možnosti.
Icarus dropped suit over half the neighborhood when it burned. Got my car, too. No point talking about it. Car runs fine, it's just filthy.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird! Hands in the air! Don't move! Tow the car right now!
Scan the fucker. Hey! Do not move! Hands where we can see them!
Did you get rid of the evidence from Icarus?
No.
Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Oh shit, oh shit.
Okay. I'll spill. Yes, I was on the Icarus, but they threw me off the case. Chief Steiner himself gave the...
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
We're placing you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process at the Jewelers. Corner of 11th and 58, floor 117. Repeat, all nearby units. Stat. Repeat, burglary in progress. Corner of 11th and 58, floor 117.
Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
Dobrý! Nejsem začenej, vole.
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
Bait? Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked!
Kůda, vole. Tak odleďte, než přijedu zpátky, ty vole.
James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
No to jo.
Science.
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
No to jo.
Seriously? Shit. I owe you an apology. Didn't look at my watch.
James, I know you have your demons. I've read your file, but you've got to learn to control them.
You like poking your nose where it doesn't belong, don't you?
But you know the saying? The sleep of reason produces monsters. Put the vodka away and rest. It will help.
Stop mothering me. Besides, it's a title, not a saying.
What?
Sleep of Reason produces monsters. It's the title of an old drawing. I saw the hologram. The guy falls asleep with his head on the desk. There are boogeymen and bats swirling around him, like a coming for him. You can almost hear the flutter of their wings. It was, Goya, I think?
Oh, suddenly you know art.
I'm such a Renaissance man. I have many talents.
Then haul your talented ass off to bed before you get in trouble. Over and out.
Tak to hoď. Ne? Jsem deliriu, ne? Můžu chodit. Ty máš na lidu, tak se setmělo, vole. Tam dojdu, ne, vole. Se za píčovinu zas. To urveš, ne, vole, to je nic.
Mitchell!
Svině mě stály.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
Dobrý. Jedem dál.
I shouldn't be driving like this.
On fakt řídil na lité, jo. Narve tou zábradlí.
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you lie to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home.
Odjel mi auto, vole. A něco háže, vole. Já jsem doma, aha.
Not good.
Do baraku lze mokrem.
Welcome home.
Se to seklo, vole.
James, Kara. I recommend
To je hezký,
immediate
vole.
decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
Oh, shut up now. My head's gonna explode.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck. Where are the fucking drugs?
Bere drogy, vole. Neberte drogy.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs.
Restroom tam byly, vole. Čekej 30 sekund, tady náhodou.
Damn, empty. I think I had an...
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there.
3, 2, 1. Už napušť, kurvo, vole.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little.
Nech mě
Just a
vejt,
little
vole.
bit.
Undo, vole.
There's nothing in this one either. Well, that leaves the
Ty
bedroom.
tady není. Co to je za ruce? Vypadni. Smrtka skurvená, vole.
Shocking! Outrageous! No
Tam
wonder
už se to rozpouští.
I'm pissed! The law makes us slaves to the system without giving us the slightest chance. Please tell us to stay at home? Good luck with that. The city is on fire!
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
Co? Psychedelicky je skvrný, vole. Čemu to je?
Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent.
Jsem
Very
nějaký
literally,
járku, jo.
but perfect. Please select a seat.
Já postojím, vole.
Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body. My old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process. Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this.
Takže musíš se postavit nějak dobře, jo. Co? Ty vole.
abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
Dej mi to svíňa, vole. Já se skočit, vole.
A new body, a new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You
to-
found a new purpose in life.
Sedíš do kompu, vole, jo. To já poslední 3 roky, 4 roky, vole.
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
Jak poslední smrt. Teď jsem umřel, jo.
It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit him, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me, Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and...
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice. The bastard kept eluding me.
Prdele, zase to... I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable. we'd better stop for today. All right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it. And I'll be back where I belong.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
Rozkopni tohle. To je manželka, vole. Co děje? Co dělá?
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck! Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
No, taky co chce vědět? No dělá. Spá na podlaze tu. No tak jo. Jo, vyšetřování na podlaze.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation. That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know.
Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was. Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer. Burn to a crisp.
Was that laughter?
No. Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class.
The famous psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery.
That damn snake again.
It looks fresh this time. Probably made on the day of the massacre.
You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named
To
Travis
jeden Lukas
Collette.
chybí, ne?
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James.
Sorry. So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close. We have thousands of stronger leads.
Thousands?
Well, pretty much any other evidence.
Any other? Really?
You know exactly what I mean. Now, just get to work.
Čau si koráku. Jak to jde?
Sarah, do you have access to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev Zekarite never made it there, which means that this is another
final
Pokračuje
death.
vyšetřování.
They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Takže ty dva dej se ještě popropojit nějak, jo.
Damned good question. Let's check.
Jo, otazník se dá připojit nějak.
Salma again. She might have known something.
Would Kovalev have let her go then?
She could pull strings.
All the more reason for Kovalev to take her down, right?
Jak to zmizelo?
On one hand, he was just a pawn.
You mixing game metaphors?
Hey, people say that.
Never mind. You're right.
Já se začal trochu díl. Jsem na pivu.
As the chief's trusted man, he
Hey,
must have known about Green's
se
death.
trhá, vole.
Just what was he looking for here? Sarah, can you check what building this is?
How am I supposed
Dej
to
to
do
na
that?
hlas.
This is just a small section. I need more to work with here. I'm not busting your balls, but James, please focus.
Tady moc se už to nezbývá, vole. A to vole.
Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus.
Teď si přišel, že ho
Dean was
nečul.
following the chief's orders?
Tak se měj, no.
I bet if he could, Steiner would have handled it differently. At this level, in this city, it's impossible.
So the chief was paying for information?
He doesn't make the rules of the game. He was trying to work inside those rules.
Investigating? But these plans, James. Did we miss something with Green?
Another damn good question.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine $938.
Co?
Fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late.
Viktor za opravu auta, jo.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
To posou další lahve, vole. Já se takový taky, vole.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
It's gonna be hard to find anything after the feds were here.
The Feds weren't on Icarus.
They don't know what we know. Hopefully.
Ready.
Zelená věž. To se zpátky na místě činu, jo.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies.
Tady jsem byl prvně, vole.
So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
Nic jsem tam byl, vole, ne. Spávací panel,
Now we're talking.
Tajná místnost, ty vole, no. Můžu si tam nechat Empire State Building kvůli? Nemůžu, no. Edward
Let's keep
Green.
it simple.
Going from corner to corner isn't simple.
I don't know. I'm looking.
To je kniha, vole. Plato, vole. Co tu bylo? Tady celá koupnutí dole. Hovno tam je.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Falší dole.
James,
It's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Why am I saying anything?
Co nechci vytáhnout?
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
This is a refrigerator.
What? No.
A projector?
Pneumatics! Opens something! Quit screwing around! We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking.
The wall is a meter from the safe.
This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected. What next?
We have a card. Bingo!
Oh.
First Richard's secret wall safe of my career.
Ty vole, no.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Místo za trezorem, ty vole.
Hey, fuck you. This was my idea. Don't push it.
Ještě se napiju, já taky, vole. Bohužel napiju se, vole. Jdem po panáku, a čtvrtku.
James, what is happening?
Sarah?
Je to zamklo! Pomoc!
Fuck.
Tady zůstanu, vole.
So green at a private dungeon.
Se kurva dělá, vole.
Stamp collection.
To je ve střelce, nebo?
Another victim. Just more questions.
Kde to kurva je?
Brian Theodore Coven.
Kdo?
What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear.
No, jak
A meeting? With the murderer? With Green?
Třeba to byl milenec.
Came from Coven.
Vášnivý milenec, vole, chodí v teátru a na to, na randivo. Seklo se to, kurva. Manuální ovládání. Jedem, kurva, ne. Dobrý. Rozstavil to brzdy.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
Jak nevím, kdo je...
Are you there?
No tady, vole, já je teď mám, vole, smrdí to tady. Nebo asi to mrtvol, vole, tady mnou.
James, I thought you had joined the
Zase hacker skurvenej.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
Já jsem, vole, já v Greenhouseu, vole.
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news.
To je bylo, to je nějaká taková první letána, vole. Orchestrální místnost, vole, uprostřed piano.
Crushed by a chandelier.
Jako zmlátil, vole.
Fancy way to go.
To je.
Governor. Sans pants.
Guvernér, co tady dělá, čůra.
Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him in the law.
Si lavičku do prdele. Hář. Se mi vyfotit, vole.
Anna Turner used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline.
Tam ještě, aha, to jsem vůbec neviděl.
Pick him up and find out who it is.
Já tu žení do toho, vole, je rozplácen jak svině. Počkej, tady něco mám. Je maska, aby se nepoznali, vole. Debilové skurvení.
What's with these masks? Some subtle differences, but not enough to tell who's who or what.
Já fakt, že to je piano, vole. Já z toho.
Another crime scene, another bar. Clearly.
Můžu si říct nějakou flašku, kurva. Zase jsou na B.
Masks can be symbolic. Maybe members have to earn them. The senator? Here?
Everyone pays for success. Few can really afford it.
This reminds me of something. I saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity. I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. The boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out. Blagojevich, journalistic scum. Why were you keeping this company? I'm asking the questions this time. Sorry it's too late.
Co se brání?
The fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
Shot. Needs a closer look.
Střelný prach, jo. Je to rozstřel, no.
The Emperor screens. Take that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody
Hot.
lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Bude go střílá.
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
Dobrý kolo tohle.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that.
Střílel, vole. Piano staví. Chudák umělec, on se pohubil.
You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Takže ten druhý se zvolí vrah, vole.
He aimed toward the piano.
No to jsem věděl, vole.
Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces.
No to je, vole.
Like you got hit by a truck. glass.
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
Blagojevič, jak Blagojevič umřel, to je on.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down. Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer?
Prdele, já to nevidím.
Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? It doesn't make sense. Looks too rich for my blood.
So,
A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me. Bingo. So you were sitting here.
za ním začal střílet, jo. Jako nic drát, tak ho střelil zad.
You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding.
Se plazí po zemi, ty vole.
You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. Yet something or someone stopped him. shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Sarah.
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company. Especially in the Force. Is she your liaison?
I'm off duty.
Right. See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was over here. No, fuck it. I better start from the beginning. Glass, a lot of shrapnel. Where did it come from? I'll get back to that. A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. The sensors could automatically cut off power when a fire was detected. Can it be turned on somehow? I should find a fuse. High voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. What is this? Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us?
Oh.
When you're left with no desires except to kill, then it's high time to die indeed.
Da. To čím dál horší, vole. Reconstruction.
Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Pretty much everyone here knows each other. Senator Patricia Terrence.
Senátorka, vole.
Rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she
Jako
wanted to change the world.
pornotá, vole.
Turns out that they're all on one payroll.
Prostitutka.
The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range. Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend.
Proč se otočila kráva?
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it a Nicorite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you. Drake Starr? I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish.
Már vigíri review.
Same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadus. Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations. It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from Eco Marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position. Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch. Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you go, she was bleeding like hell. hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
Protože určitě označení kurva.
Toy. Sharp. The senator must have held it. Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh. Don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
No, neví a hodiny, bo.
Was she waiting for her moment? Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? Ton of lead. Burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention? Almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. scary as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? Beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
What does she have to do with all this? Weapons? Very subtle. I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? Control panel could be connected to cameras. Let's check the wires. Billy Coriacci. She wins the Best Actress award year after year. This is getting boring already.
They want you to believe that she's brilliant. They say it's not even Coriacci anymore.
Then who is it? We met in other shells. She played a baseball player, and the director arranged for her to shadow me. Suddenly, Rachel started showing up more often at practice matches. Take me. Another. Fuck. Not now. So close. Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
The Fallout.
This body.
Fakt že jo, vole.
Should belong to actor with his throat slit.
Actors.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Už to byl reconstruction na něm.
Same as on the table at Green's. He was here.
Svině hruza Greenová.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them. Icarite in this one? Age 21. There's some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
To je dítě, vole.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Jaké psychopatné, vole, čurákole. Vidí Sáru, vole.
Just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you!
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here.
Yes.
And the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything. And it'll blow over in a week.
Otevřenou, zavřenou. Nechal
I'm
otevřenou.
not Green. You can't buy me. The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
On to řekl tak... Přesně tak, abys to nechal otevřený, no.
I let myself be tricked like this.
Pull up, zvedni to, vole.
Revolved around you, idiot. Someone says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
Soka svobody. Slum.
I knew more or less where she lived, not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. The question is, what are my taxes being spent on? How do they even have a bar here? Focus, James. Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. Maybe I'll stop complaining about my apartment. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
Baru,
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
I esse seria hoje eu considero aqui